So 2 weeks ago, on March 2nd, this book came out. The Great Sex Rescue, The Lies You've Been Taught and How to Recover What God Intended. This book has data, 22,000 respondents. There is no other study like this in the history of studying Christian marriages and sex. It gave enough data to show which books and materials have been the most harmful. These books, to the last one, are all wildly popular bestsellers. Millions and millions of copies, which means tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. And this data has now been out for 2 weeks, published, available to everyone. And I'm sitting here watching and listening, and there is deafening silence from the authors and the publishers of these materials, which have been proven in the largest study accepted for peer review, proven damaging and harmful. Why has no one apologized? Where are the retraction statements? Why are these books still on the shelves? And I get that it must be really hard to look the cash cow in the face and say, maybe the data says this stuff was wrong. And I'm not trying to attack any individual. I just want to talk about the information, talk about the books themselves. Where's the Christian humility? Where are the apologies, written videos for enabling abuse and the harm done? Where's the recognition? Where is the repentance from those who claim to be followers of Jesus Christ, who have led millions and millions of trusting Christian spouses into further harm, who've enabled emotional and spiritual and other forms of abuse through damaging materials? I have to ask, is celebrity Christian author culture and raking in the millions in royalties more important than the harm that's done to gain those royalties? Is that the message we're giving here? When the authors and the publishers of damaging books like this are silent, it simply shows that you don't care enough about your audience or your responsibility before God to do better once you know better, once the data says that things need to be done better. And it is not okay to sit on royalties and let harmful materials keep on damaging trusting readers in the name of Christian resources. It's just simply unacceptable. But I'll tell you one thing that's even worse. Doubling down on harmful material is even worse. Claiming victimhood for publishing faulty studies, for promoting half-baked surveys, for actively harming tens of thousands of Christian homes and marriages in the name of God, no less, is absurd. You have a chance to change things. You have a chance to change your message in the face of data. The victims here are the ones who believed that they were being taught something helpful and godly, not the ones being called out by data for peddling harmful teachings. But in the face of this much data, if any one of these authors or publishers issue statements that lack actual apology, or if they double down on what the evidence has clearly proven to be harmful teachings, they are revealing themselves to be unsafe, unchristlike, and unteachable. You don't have to just sit in silence. You can act on your conscience by making your voice heard. And you can do it in a loving and accountable and Christ-like way. We don't have to be mean about it. We just need to look at the evidence. And we need to do the right thing. If you see this floating around, pass it on. And hang in there. Because all of our voices together can create change. Don't get discouraged. The tide is turning.